Hello, good evening. This is Sibylle from Well Spirits Coaching. This is the announced touch base sanity check after the holidays that I promised. And I know not a lot of people, maybe nobody will tune in live now, but a lot of people said they would really want to see the replay. So fear not, this is going to be posted for replay on Facebook as well as my YouTube channel, which I'm going to link in a comment after posting the video, because I just realized I forgot to actually link it in the description of the video. So what this is about now is, if you were around before the holidays, just before the holidays, I did a bit of a check-in and a first sanity check before the holidays to take out the stress out of the holidays, to touch base with you and to give you an opportunity to ground yourselves and to relax a little bit. And we did a brief meditation there live, and I'm going to do something similar today. Now the main holidays are over. It's going to be another grounding and meditation, but with a bit of an emotion, with a process for emotional detachment. And I'm going to explain to you why I do this and what the reasoning behind it is. And first of all, let me apologize for my voice sounding really croaky, because you might remember the last week I was a little hoarse, and I still am. I used to be. Last week I was sick, and I'm actually all better. I feel fantastic, except I have a cough that just can't shift, and especially in the evening I cough a lot. So I apologize in advance if I should be coughing, a lot. And it also affects my voice. So this is going to be an interesting meditation session. See, that's how it starts. And I hope it's not going to be too bad. Now I'm going to keep this fairly brief, but let me first explain why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. The holidays, most of us spend the holidays around our family, no matter what we celebrate, around loved ones, and it's an emotionally intense period. And it doesn't really matter whether you've had the most beautiful holidays, which I hope you have, with everyone you love, and just sharing warmth and love and appreciation and being full to the brim now with love and with warm feelings, or whether it's been a bit of a stressful and challenging holiday, maybe with a difficult family, or people that don't get along, or people that overstep your boundaries, which families tend to do. Our families just know all our buttons to push. And it doesn't really matter whether it was a more challenging or a more heartwarming, fuzzy experience for you. Chances are that the last week or so has been very intense emotionally, in either way. And intense emotions need to be processed. They're not a bad thing or anything. They just need to be. We just need to work with them, so they flow. Emotions are energy, and like all other energy, they need to be in motion, and then they're completely harmless, no matter whether they're positive or negative. They can just flow through us, and that's it. And we tend to get overloaded with emotions when there's a lot of them, like there tends to be during the holiday period. And then it can be a bit of a challenge to process everything and to stay grounded. Hello, Sarah. I just see Sarah still logged in. Hello. Feel free to join in with a comment or anything, but what I'm going to do now is go into the process that I was talking about, this emotional detachment process. But first of all, I would like for all of us to really arrive in this space and to ground and relax a little bit. So remember, I can't see you, only you can see me. So feel free to just relax, get comfortable wherever you are, and close your eyes. Now, the best thing would be, if you sit on a chair, the best thing would be to plant your feet firmly on the ground, so that the soles of your feet are on the ground. And maybe lean back in your chair. So sorry about my voice. Lean back in your chair and relax against the back of your chair. Or if you're sitting on the ground, get comfortable, cross-legged, lotus, whatever you like, whatever makes you comfortable, or lie down even. Now I'd like you to close your eyes and take one deep breath all the way into your lower stomach. I'd like you to drop your shoulders, and I'm now going to go through your body and ask you to relax each part of your body that I name. So first, feel your feet, maybe against the ground, the soles of your feet against the ground. Just relax your feet, and relax your lower legs, and relax your thighs against the chair or the floor, wherever you happen to be sitting. Take another deep breath into the lower belly and relax your belly while you're about it. And then relax your chest and make sure you drop your shoulders. Don't lift your shoulders. Like when we're tense, we tend to lift our shoulders. So maybe if you want, shrug them so you feel the difference between lifting them and then dropping them all the way. And then relax your back, your lower back against the chair, your upper back and your shoulders. Relax your arms and relax your hands as they lie in your lap or on your thighs or wherever it's comfortable for you on the armrests of your chair. Relax your throat and relax your face and the back of your eyes and your scalp. And then take another deep breath all the way into your lower belly. And now I'd like you to stay comfortable and stay relaxed. And if you like, you can open your eyes, but you can also keep them closed. This process works either way, and whatever works best for you is what you should do. So now think of the last couple of days on whatever you've been doing and the emotions that you've been through. Don't get too involved. I mean, think of the emotions, and emotions might come up. Warm fuzziness, that's great. That's always great to feel. Let it fill you up from the inside. Now, if there's anything painful, if there's any sadness, any disappointment, any frustration, any anger, conflict, then try to acknowledge it. Say it's there. Don't resist it. Don't try to avoid it in any way. Just acknowledge that it's there, and then take another deep breath. And as you take your deep breath, step back a step or two in your mind. Obviously, we're sitting here. Just imagine you see the situation that made you feel these intense emotions. And now, instead of being a participant and in the middle of this scene, you take a step back and you become a spectator. You become a viewer. You just see yourself feeling these emotions like somebody watching it from the outside. And just view it for a moment. Keep breathing. Keep relaxed. Just think of your entire body relaxing. If anything has tensed up in the meantime, consciously relax that part of your body. And then start visualizing these emotions as visible strings between you and the person that you feel these emotions about. Now, if all the emotions are positive, just see them as a warm, yellow, golden, glowing connection between you and that person that you love. And bless that connection. And just enjoy it, bask in the warmth of it. But also know that it nourishes you and it gives you a lot of energy. But if the energy gets too much, you can also very gently give energy back through this connection, so it never gets too much, never becomes overwhelming. Now, if you have some not so positive emotions towards someone, there's someone who frustrated you, who made you angry, who made you sad, who hurt you, imagine these strings, these emotional strings to that person. Now take another deep breath and remember you're just a spectator, you're not involved. There's no need to get worked up now. You remember those emotions, you acknowledge them, they are your emotions, and you might still feel them in a way, but you just acknowledge them like a scientist who is observing rather than participating. Now take another deep breath all the way into your lower belly. And now see those strings between you and that person. Now imagine yourself taking a pair of gigantic paper scissors, the kinds of scissors that children use to play with, but it's really big. And you're taking that with both your hands. And with this huge pair of scissors, you cut off these strings of frustration, of anger, of anything that holds you in that negative emotion between yourself and the person who made you sad or hurt you or frustrated you or made you angry or whatever it was. Just cut those strings. Watch yourself, visualize yourself cutting them off. This doesn't hurt either of you because these strings are just the emotions that are attached to you. You are a whole person without them. and the other person is a whole person without them. So you don't really need those strings, and they're only holding you back. They're tying you to emotions that you don't want. So you cut them off. And now that they're cut off, I want you to take another deep breath and send. Now this depends on how deep your hurt is or what the nature of this is. Attempt to send some positivity to that person. Bless them, send them love, wish them happiness. Know that they're now completely separate from you. They can't influence you anymore. They don't have any power over your own emotions. They are your own emotions again because you cut the strings. And now you can wish them peace of mind, happiness, blessings, love, whatever you can work up. Don't ask too much of yourself, especially if the hurt was very deep. Just wish them peace of mind in that case. Keep breathing, keep relaxing, and just see yourself as a whole contained human being that is now detached from all of this. And now you own yourself, and you own your own emotions anymore without having to deal with somebody else's emotions or emotions that they gave to you rather than that you want to feel yourself. And now with the last deep breath, I want you to remember all the positive feelings, all the love, all the warmth, the connection, the true understanding, the communication, and all the good things, the blessings that you have experienced. Not just in these last few days, because it's not all about the holidays. Think back over this year. There must have been good things in this year. Find the good things and think of those and be grateful for them. Now I'll give you a few moments to take another deep breath, and when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes. Now, I hope you're ready. I hope this was a little helpful. This is a process that you can repeat as often as you wish. It might take more than this one session, which is also a reason why I'm posting this on Facebook, on my Facebook page. But also it's going to be posted in my YouTube channel. So whenever you feel like it, do it daily if you have to. If it's strong emotions, if there's a lot that you're dealing with at the moment, you might want to do this daily. This letting go process, this cutting off emotional strings. Do it as often as you feel like it. And you can do it on your own. You don't always need my instructions. But if you wish to come back to that, feel free to do that. Now, I hope this has been a little helpful, and if it has been, I'd love to hear your thoughts and your comments in the comments. Oh, there's a comment coming already from Sarah. I hear you, Sarah. I hear you so much. I'm so glad it was helpful. I'm really so glad because now I don't celebrate Christmas anymore. I love my family and I see them at other times of the year, but I don't celebrate Christmas, so I don't have this anymore. But I did for most of my life, actually. And I remember well what it can do to you. Even if you're with the loveliest people, it can just get too much emotionally. And especially if there's some people that you have a slightly strained relationship with, and it can be extremely taxing. So yeah, I'm glad that this process was a little helpful. Now, before I go, I'll let you go in a minute. I think I've gone over time already. No, I'm actually good. So I just wanted to say, again, all this will be posted. I'll do more of these live sessions. If you want to be informed of them, follow my Facebook page and be sure to not just like it, but to also follow the page. And obviously you'll get a lot of inspiration, a lot of thoughts and processes, and a lot of even special offers for my coaching in my newsletter, Monday Sparkles, if you sign up for that. Some people are a bit wary about giving away their details. I can assure you and give you my word of honor that your email address and your name will only go to me, and nobody else will ever see them, and all I'm going to send you is Monday Sparkles. You'll only get email from me. You get what you signed up for and nothing else. So you can do that on my website, which is www.wildspiritscoaching.com. And it's also, the website link is also in the description of the video. So you can follow that link, and there's a form there where you can sign up for Monday Sparkles. I'm saying this in particular because this next week, at the beginning of the new year, I always do my annual survey, which is a really short survey. It's like 7 or 8 questions. It's really short. It takes you 2 or 3 minutes. And you can do it anonymously. And if you choose not to do it anonymously, you'll be in for a chance to win a free power session. It's called Find Your True Purpose. This is a power session that normally goes for something like 149 euros. And that I exclusively sometimes, whenever I have time, because I have a full-time job and a part-time business and I can't always do it, but every now and then I offer it for only €14.99. And if you participate in the survey and leave your email address, you have a chance for winning that for completely free, a session worth 149 euros. So that's not so bad, is it? And these kinds of things come your way when you subscribe to Monday Sparkle. So you'll see the daily article, the weekly article every Monday. That's also posted on my blog on my website. But all the rest of the newsletter doesn't get posted. The rest of the newsletter is exclusive to people who subscribe to it and who receive it by email, which is more information, background information. It's stuffed full of inspiration and news and knowledge, recommendations, and of course the aforementioned special offers. And I'd love to see you. I'd love to see you in my tribe if you're not there already. And otherwise, I'll wish you a beautiful rest of the holiday. The 12 days of Christmas are, of course, still going on, and New Year's is still ahead of us. Remember to take some time for yourself. Remember to take some time to process and be a bit patient with yourself. There is a lot to process in emotions, even if everything is positive. Don't ask too much of yourself. And every now and then, just step back. Do a bit of a relaxation and a meditation and a grounding. If you need any inspiration for that, look back over the replay of this video or the one from last week. Have a beautiful evening and a beautiful week. And a great start into the new year. And then I hope I'll see you or talk to you in Monday Sparkles on the 1st of January. Bye bye.